What's going on, guys? It's your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at it again with a brand new review for you guys today. I am finally doing my part 1 of Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths review. I am genuinely so happy that I watched this, honestly. It took me so long to watch this. I'm happy that I watched this. Cause man, do I gotta tell you a couple of things about this movie. Okay, anyway, before we start this review, I just want to say two things really quickly. One, my new song called The Best is officially out in all streaming platforms. Definitely go stream that song out. And second thing is, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 750 before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys can help me reach that goal, but we're also very close to hitting 650, so if you want to help me reach that goal instead, that would also really mean a lot. Anywho, let's head straight into this Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1 review. So I'll be honest, coming into this movie, I thought the animation was kind of funky at first, wonky a little bit. And that's generally because, obviously this is a new type of animation, and I was generally like confused as hell. I don't know, just the animation did not seem right for me at first. But I feel like progressing through the movie, I generally did feel comfortable about it. It definitely got some time to use to, and it definitely is something that I kind of like, heading towards like future projects and everything. So yeah, I think that's genuinely like my only like critique about this movie, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Well, actually, like the beginning was kind of confusing too at first, when Flash was going through like these different periodic times of himself. I still kind of find it confusing in a little, some type of little way, but if I'm gonna be like, I feel like I have like a good understanding of what that whole thing means. It's literally him in different worlds and him just kind of remembering everything, or maybe it's like that little transition from different Earths, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's like my two understandings I could think of at the moment. Like that one of them, it's like him just kind of remembering every other universe, or just a transition from each Earth, if that makes sense. That's like kind of my like only critiques about this movie, honestly. Like again, I feel like I do have like a good understanding of what those little transitions of him like speeding through the Speed Force means, Other than that, man, honestly, I really did like this part. I really did like it. Okay, and this is where I get to the animation part, because oh man, because like, okay, so like when I really like the animation, honestly, it's generally so like, I really like adapted to it, honestly, because I like, okay, this might be weird, honestly, but like when Kara showed up, I was like, yo, baddie. Okay, look, they made the animation so freaking good, honestly. Like that's why I kind of was at first like a little bit wonky at first with the animation, but like as soon as it got better, I just really liked it, honestly. And then like when Kara showed up, I was like, yep, this animation is good. I don't know, man, but just some like, damn, bro, that animation is so freaking good, man. I actually genuinely liked it. I don't know, man, like that switch up is kind of insane, if I'm gonna be completely honest with me. Just kind of saying that the animation was kind of wonky at first, and then like liking it in the middle of the movie, and I started to love it. I definitely had my stages when it came to the animation, alright, but the storyline, oh my gosh, I loved it. Like that whole battling with Mazo, and then just kind of like transitioning from like him literally helping out Flash at the end with the whole antimatter thing, honestly. And then we had that little plot twist of like how the history was kind of altered, like that antimatter was supposed to happen, I think, or like that old Flash telling that person like in the all the way to the beginning of the end, maybe something altered from there. I have no idea, but I'm actually genuinely like curious when I watch part 2 to see what the heck is happening, because I feel like that kind of part confused me just a little tiny bit, but I feel like once I watch all 3 parts, I'll definitely like get up under understanding of the whole thing. But man, yo, like I actually really did like this storyline. It definitely gave me like a little bit of vibes from like the CW version of Crisis on Infinite Earths, but I genuinely feel like this definitely has a lot more potential to really explore a lot more things. And I'm pretty sure this first part was like an hour and 30 minutes. I think Crisis on Infinite Earths on CW had like 5 hours, if I'm not mistaken, almost like 5 hours ish. I feel like with this one, I'm not sure how long the second part is or the third part is, but I feel like they definitely could explore a lot more, especially with animation, because obviously with animation you could just do unlimited type of stuff, honestly, while with the live action you can only do so much, Oh my gosh, man, I'm actually generally excited to watch part 2, honestly. Bro, I would say the storyline was cool. I like Spectre, bro. Spectre was so freaking insane, yo. I liked him at, like, literally when he showed up, I was like, yo, why does he look so badass? But I also like Dawnstar, Car. And slipping over some animation. Another thing too that I really liked, honestly, was when I forgot her name. I already forgot her name, but I know when Dick showed up and it was like his sister, I think, or like Bruce's daughter, you know, like they saw Bruce and they're like, Dad? And it was just so like freaking like crazy because I didn't even know that Batman had a daughter. This was the first time having that knowledge that Batman has a daughter with Catwoman, and I was like, oh shoot. So yeah, I don't know, it was just like literally I never knew that, you know. This was like my first time kind of knowing about that lore. But yeah, man, this movie was insane. I cannot wait till part 2, honestly, and then watching part 3. I'm pretty sure part 3 already came. Yeah, part 3 already did come out, but it's not out in Max yet. Honestly, I don't know what the heck they're doing with that, by the way. It took so long for them to release part 1 and then now part 2 is already out. You know, it's just, I don't know. One thing I forgot to mention also is I recognized one of the Supermans from the My Adventures of Superman, I believe that's the show called. At first I was like, wait, he looks kind of familiar because I remember from him the series, but I wasn't really sure if it was him from the series until I got confirmation from one of my boys, honestly, and he said that it is him, and I was like, yo, oh my gosh, that was actually insane. That was another part 2. I was kind of like, oh shoot. But yeah, that's going to be my review of Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths part 1. If you guys did enjoy this review, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you guys watched it, let me know what you guys think about it. Did you guys like it? Did you guys think it was air? Did you guys not like it whatsoever? Would love to start a conversation with you guys on this. Anywho, peace out, and guys, to enjoying every day, make every day down today. Everyone stay positive because you guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.